Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates. The first thing we got is a 5 weeks out update from Hadi Choopan. So Hadi posted this photo 5 hours ago, and at that time everybody in the US was sleeping, so no other pages have shared this. From what I saw, Milos didn't wake up yet to see this, to post this, I'm assuming, and right now I'm the only one who saw it, who is commenting on it. And guys, this is looking wild, especially considering in what kind of a shape Hadi was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or even last week. It seems like his body is changing so fast, and when I look at this one pose, yeah, it's only one pose, and it's from the front, and he's usually really shredded from the front, but if this was his conditioning from all the angles, this would be ready to compete tomorrow, basically. Now, that's the thing with Hadi, he's always shredded from the front. It's really about what kind of conditioning he has from the back, how shredded are his glutes and his back, but from the front, this is looking wild already. So it seems like things are clicking really well for Hadi. And of course, the question is, can he win the Mr. Olympia title again? I mean, he won Mr. Olympia. It was kind of at this point a while ago, like 4 years ago. So at this point, people are kind of signing him off, saying that he's going to drop out of the top 5 or top 3 or top 4, whatever. But I don't want to make that mistake. I made it a couple of times already, and I'm just looking at like what happened last year or even this year. So he prepped for the Arnold with all the pressure, all the stuff that happened to him this year, and he still took that third, and it was very close between him and Nick, and probably between him and Andrew as well. We all kind of thought it was between him and Nick, and Andrew just kind of took the whole show and won. So that's how good Hadi is when he is off. But what's going to happen this year when he doesn't have as much stress, that he has a coach now, Milos, prepping him? This definitely has the potential to be the best Hadi yet. From what I'm seeing right here, it looks like his chest did come up. That was Milos's goal, to bring up the chest, to make it bigger and fuller. And now that he's leaning out, I don't see any midsection issues. I think his waist looks great, and like from his lower body, I don't really see a big discrepancy. I don't see his legs being much smaller than the upper body, especially the way he's posing them right now, and he's doing that one trick that you gotta do when you have an imbalance like Hadi does. He's pushing that right leg a little bit forward, and he's making it look symmetrical to his left one. So that's something you gotta do, and he's doing that. He learned how to do that, so I don't see any asymmetries here. I see a really balanced physique with crazy arms, crazy delts, crazy striations in the chest, crazy looking midsection, good quads as well, and really good conditioning. And again, we are 5 weeks out, guys. There's 5 more weeks for him to get completely peeled inside and out, like to get his glutes and his back shredded. And with a really good peak, this is gonna be a phenomenal look, man. I think anything is possible. We can even see him win the title again. It's not out of the question. No, for sure not. I'm curious to hear, what do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comment section. All right, the next update that we got is from Quinton Eriya, and also around 5 weeks before the Mr. Olympia. Actually, this was taken at 6 weeks out. So I've seen this before. I didn't want to talk too much about it because, you know, Quinton competed recently, and like we've seen him get massive in the off season, and then when he comes down in weight, he loses a lot of his volume and size. He wasn't exactly much improved from last year, from what I saw. And here, he actually looks super big and super full. Now, some of you are worried about his conditioning, saying that he should be in better shape at 5.5 weeks out of Mr. Olympia. Personally, I don't think so. I definitely do not think so. I think he stayed in great shape after the show. And, you know, if he did things right, he definitely could have made some progress in that post-show rebound. And really, it's all about being able to calm down, to get conditioned enough and not lose this new weight that he gained. I mean, I don't think he has the potential like Samson Dauda, but he's often compared to Samson. And Samson kind of did the same thing. Like, he competed at the Arnold. He took that, I think it was 3rd place. And then he came to the Mr. Olympia. Actually, he was 5th, I think. And then he came to the Mr. Olympia with a lot of size that he gained in the post-show rebound with Milos. And he didn't really get super shredded. He wasn't exactly peeled. But he was just lean enough and super massive, super big and super full. And it was just good enough for him to crack the top 6. So, should Quinton do the same thing? I mean, I think Quinton knows what kind of look his body is the most competitive in, right? Because if you look at these photos right here from this same guest posing, you know, he actually looks really lean. Like, his glutes look shredded. And it makes you wonder, what would he look like if he was similar to this kind of condition on the Mr. Olympia stage, just really big, really full, dwarfing everybody else, and just not being super diced in the glutes and the hamstrings and the back and just overall, but being super round and big. And no, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, Samson was kind of able to pull that off, but everything still looked pretty tight on Samson. With Quinton, he doesn't have as much size, and, you know, when he is off a little bit, it just won't look good. On the Mr. Olympia stage, you kind of have to be at least tight enough, so I think maybe a little bit fuller version of Quinton that we saw compared to what we saw at Toronto where he won. But he needs to be in shape. He needs to be conditioned. If he is off with condition, no size will help him. And again, with his back that is definitely on the smaller side, and with his hamstring, especially from the back, like, he's not exactly a contender for a top 10 spot, I don't think. But, I mean, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see him finally on the Mr. Olympia stage. But, yeah, with this look right now, this is looking good. He's going to be in shape, I'm pretty sure. But where will he land on the Mr. Olympia? I'm thinking best case scenario around, I don't know, 12th spot, but that's probably optimistic. I think he's probably going to be one of those last places. Somebody has to be in one of the last places, but he's going to go to the Mr. Olympia stage, experience it, and then potentially, probably, hopefully, make some progress for next year. All right, and the next guy we got to talk about is Michal Krizo, who just posted, actually 4 days ago, he posted this photo at 6 weeks out and at 134 kilos, which is roughly 300 pounds. And this is looking good, but not complete, not conditioned enough for the stage, of course. But when it comes to Krizo, there are no worries whether he's going to be in shape or not. He also posted this today, 4 hours ago, already better than 4 days ago. He's getting sharper and harder. And as the show approaches, he's actually going to keep getting fuller and harder and bigger and just better. Now, the thing with Krizo is, like, worst case scenario, in my opinion, this year, the Mr. Olympia, Krizo will be 7th spot. But considering how good he actually was at New York and at Pittsburgh especially, with his improved posing, with his huge, wide frame, with his quads being so full, so round, so massive, with his bubbly look to the delts, to the arms, with the biggest arms in the world, basically, and also really dry, spot-on conditioning. I mean, it's not out of the question to just imagine this guy being a top 5 Olympian, top 5 bodybuilder in the world. Now, in order for him to be top 5, a couple of those guys from the top 6 kind of need to be off. If Martin Fitzwater is 100% on, if he brings the Prague Pro package, even if he doesn't, I think it's pretty safe to assume that Martin made some progress. And considering how, how silent he is, I feel like he has made some progress, and I think he's going to be at his best at Mr. Olympia. And if Nick happens to be slightly off, even if he's on, I mean, Krizo has so much nicer shape. He's so much taller and wider and conditioned. He's more conditioned. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe Hadi also sleeps this year. I just don't see Krizo beating somebody like Samson, Andrew Jack, probably Derek Lunsford as well, if these guys are on. But everybody else, I think it's fair game. I think best case scenario for Krizo, he could be even 4th at the Mr. Olympia. I mean, I think his physique is that impressive. Am I off with these guys? Do you see it the same way I do? Tell me down below in the comments. All right, and finally, let's talk a little bit about our reigning champ, our reigning Mr. Olympia, Derek Lunsford, who posted a couple of photos, and in none of them, he's showing us his full physique. And that's all I'm thinking when I'm seeing these photos of Derek. Like, this guy's the best bodybuilder in the world, apparently, and he's just not showing us his body ever, other than at Mr. Olympia and at Pittsburgh Pro Guest Posing. That's it, twice a year. I mean, he's showing us little snippets, like he's showing us his legs here, and yeah, that's something. His legs are kind of a weak point for him, but he's keeping them full and he's getting shredded, so this looks good, for sure. You know, if his legs stay big and full as he gets conditioned, that probably means he's going to be 100% on. I mean, that's the main thing with him. His glutes, his lower back, his back side overall is always shredded. It's all about whether he's full from the front, especially in the quads. He's never going to have separation in the arms or the delts. Forget about that. And he's showing us that. He's showing us these photos of his biceps looking all blurry, and actually there are some bruises on them. So I don't know what the hell is the point of posting this. Maybe he wants the controversy. Maybe he wants us to talk about whether he's putting oil in his biceps. I would just prefer to see his physique, because looking at these snippets right here under these awesome lights and with a pump, I'm assuming, he already looks phenomenal. Like, what's the point of hiding his physique and not showing the process of getting ready? Because I'm sure this would look awesome for 6 weeks out or 5 weeks out. So, yeah, we don't have any proper physique updates from Derek. We can see that his legs are good, big and full and shredded. So I think he's going to be spot on. And if he is, can he defend the Mr. Olympia title? I think it really depends more on the other guys. If Samson brings it, if Andrew is improved and he brings it, if Hadi is 100%, or if Krizo makes some more progress, anything is possible, guys. But whatever you think, tell me down below. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.